Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So, this video is going to be covering another spread build. If you saw my last video where I covered the heavy bowgun spread build, it's pretty similar to that, except we're going to be using the light bowgun this time. And honestly, there haven't really been any insane spread light bowgun builds in the entirety of Iceborne. There have been a couple of good ones. Recently, the Frostfang Barrioff light bowgun was really good, but it required a lot of work to get right. This one, however, is very easy to set up. The build is very good, and the gun is also much better than anything we've seen so far. So, before I show off what the gun is going to do to that pole over there, let's get into the build. Now again, if you saw my last video, this will look very similar. Pretty much the build is the same, including the augments. The only thing that changed was I removed the acrobat jewel here and put in another maximum might so I could get 100%. The problem with this light bowgun compared to the heavy bowgun is it has 10 less affinity, so I had to get another point of maximum might in here to get that 10 affinity back, which isn't bad. So I mean, there you go, we still have 100% crit. And technically you could switch this out again as well, and just rely on Agitator to clean it up. I prefer not to have to wait for something like that to get 100% affinity, because that's a lot of DPS lost getting to that point. So I don't know, it's subjective, you could do whatever you want. But yeah, that's the build. Pretty much the same as last time. However, in my mantle, I have decided to put in Clutch Claw Boost and Safe Landing. Reason why I put Safe Landing in here is because, again, like I said in the last video, it is extremely good for weapons like this. It's not as necessary on a light bowgun as it is a heavy bowgun, because heavy bowgun is very slow, and I didn't have a shield, so the chances of me getting hit are much higher. Which is why I just stuck it in the mantle this time, because I'll probably be using my glider mantle quite a bit, and yeah, if I get hit, it'll just act like a makeshift rocksteady basically, so that's cool. Reason why I have Clutch Claw Boost in here is because Capcom actually buffed Clutch Claw with light weapons, so in this case light bowgun, where if you have this skill, you can wound monsters in one like claw attack, which is really good. So now we don't have to do two of them with light bowgun to get one tenderize. If you are using a mod that one tenderizes, or just like tenderizes a monster in one hit, you don't need this. You can free up the 4 slot, use whatever you want here. But if you're not modding it, or if you're on console, then this is the deco for you. It is in my glider mantle, which is a little bit, you know, counterproductive, but at least it's in the build. I kind of needed to throw it in here somewhere, so there really isn't anywhere else to put it. So I decided to stick it here. You can see the custom mods there, free recoil, 1 close range. This does result in the weapon having recoil 2, normal 1, or normal shots, normal reload. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying here. But yeah, that's spread ammo 2, rapid fire, very, very strong. Great build. If you're wondering why there is no release, it's because we can't slot it in, and we don't really need it because we have true razor sharp, or true spare shot in this case, because razor sharp is for sharpness. So this is what the weapon does. 37s for the initial shot, and then the rapid fire shots that come afterwards do 19. Very, very strong. This is technically stronger than the heavy bowgun, because of those after shots. I can't say if it'll be stronger in the long run, like over the entire course of the fight, if you would have done more damage than the heavy bowgun, because the heavy bowgun pumps out damage, and very fast, because recoil 1 and reload 1, and it has a much bigger magazine size. So yeah, there it is. 6,000 damage and 240 shots, which actually was like a mag and a bit. So there you go. True razor sharp, spare shot, activates quite often. You'll have a lot of extra shots in your mag, which is always nice. There I got 5, which is still good. So, you know, on average I get like 5 to 7, which isn't bad. I didn't get any there, bad example, but trust me, Oh, actually, I should mention, since I am using attack boost in my mantle, like last time, those numbers will go up by, what, 1 point? 38, and still 19s afterwards, but 38 means you're doing more damage, so that's nice. Yeah, very, very similar to the last one. Honestly, when it comes to a weapon like this, you can't really change the build at all. It has to be pretty much the same, because you want the same results. Like, they're both spread builds, so there wasn't really much I could change to begin with. Maybe if I do a Pierce build, you'll see some big changes, because Pierce requires a few extra things, a few changes here and there. I'm not sure if I'll do a sticky light bowgun build. Maybe a sticky heavy bowgun build. I mean, they are good, technically. So we'll see what we can do here. But yeah, that's it for this one. Of course, like usual, I'm going to have a hunt showing off the weapon in a more practical state. So if you want to stick around for that, go ahead. If not, this is where it ends. So thanks for watching, and adios.